Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Sag? Three of Swords, Libra energy at the foundation. Sag, I was getting quite a massive download right before I started the reading. It was so overwhelming that it was actually very hard for me to even compartmentalize. But I'm going to do my best at trying to explain what it is I'm picking up on, because this Three of Swords, I feel, directly relates to what it is that I need to try and convey to you. This Three of Swords at the foundation is an energy that's representing some sort of darkness in your lives that is coming for you because you represent everything they are not. All of our reality, existence universally, all the way down to our three-dimensional environment, can be put into two categories: light and dark, feminine and masculine, yin and yang, moon and sun. And we can obviously keep going on. Angel and demon. The way people will try and manipulate your energy is by going too much into one polarity. So too much into the darkness. You see, to live a well-balanced life, we want to just be right down the middle. Keep things calibrated. We don't want to go too much into the angel, light, and we don't want to go too much into the dark, masculine. But we live in a time where people are utilizing the darkness to overtake the light. The misbalance of energies. Now, when you think about that from a universal perspective, that's a very scary thought. The darkness consuming the light. So consuming the sun. Inside the darkness, you have all these different layers that we compartmentalize by giving them names, demons. And the same goes for the light. We compartmentalize the light by breaking it all down into angels. Macro to micro is what it comes down to, so we can try and understand this better in our everyday lives. We utilize these angels and these demons by way of behavioral patterns, by how we live our life. You can be somebody who's of the light, spends their time in the collective helping other individuals wake up to their own divinity, to their purpose, spread wisdom and positivity, to help your fellow man or woman get back on path and remember who they are. Or you can spend your time in the darkness, spreading fear and hate, constantly trying to derail others from aligning with their higher self, getting on path, succeeding in their life. This is a form of possession. This is the demon of jealousy, the demon of envy, the demon of hate. And like I said, there's a name for all these demons, just like there's a name for all these angels. I'm picking up on a very hateful individual. Somebody who lives with a broken heart and must spread that sickness to others rather than focusing on themselves and allowing the light to come into their life to recalibrate them. This is somebody who has been lost to the darkness. Too much darkness. This person lives in pain, spiritual pain. This person hates the sight of themselves, so they do whatever they can to try and change the way they show up in the world. This person wears a mask. I feel as though this person dealt with some sort of overwhelming heartbreak in their childhood. I feel that they were let down by their parents. This is the kind of person that I feel was let down by one parent. This parent, I feel, may have allowed them to be harmed in one way or another. There's many different ways this can show up. I feel that this person has parents who are highly critical of them. This person's grown into an adult, and they wear many masks. They have a different mask for every day of the week. This person will show up exactly the way you want them to show up, so they can take from you what's yours. This person is highly skilled at doing this. This person's entire purpose is to create stagnation in other people's lives. Stop people from moving forward. This person has reached some sort of a dead end in their life because of the baggage that they carry from the past. An example of what I am picking up from this person, though this is going to be a very extreme example, it's merely to convey what it is that I'm picking up on here. Imagine that a child is abused by somebody in their life, some sort of authority figure. And this trauma goes unresolved. And when this person develops into an adult, they start projecting that unhealed trauma in their outward environment. This person starts hurting animals, killing animals, kills dogs, let's say that, kills cats, sentient beings. And then as they get even older, this person starts hurting other individuals, other adults that come into their life. This person goes on to become a serial killer, somebody who abuses children and kills them. This is what I'm picking up here. It's incredibly dark and incredibly wicked. But for some reason, Sag, this is inside your energy because I feel that you have a person somewhere in the collective that is very similar to the examples that I'm picking up on here. Somebody who is deeply traumatized and hurt. And this person is doing everything in their power to make sure that you feel their hurt. And I feel that the reason why they're doing this to you, why they have targeted you, is because you focused in on everything that they need to heal. This could be a family member. It could be somebody that you were once romantically linked to. It could even be somebody you used to be friends with. But whatever the case, this person sees you as the enemy because something about your energy has caused them to see a reflection of who they really are. You've put a mirror in this person's path. You may not even know that this person holds this utter hatred and disdain for you. But there's an energy that has been working to create this stagnation for you in your life, Sag. And I feel that you've been noticing something peculiar taking place inside your energy. I feel that you may be having dreams about some of these people. For a lot of you, it's more than one person. You just hold this energy signature, Sag, that is meant to wake people up to the darkness that is overtaking the light inside of them. You're somebody who's sent into people's lives to recalibrate them. Now, there's two ways this can go. It either works or it doesn't. And for those that it does not work on, like the individuals I'm picking up here, you create some sort of a push inside of them to where they start consuming themselves with their own darkness. You have a way of accelerating the light or accelerating the darkness in somebody without even knowing it, Sag. You just bring out everything that needs to be healed within the individuals you come in contact with, merely by being you. You are a direct link to the divine, to source energy. It's as if you come in contact with these individuals, become entangled, however that shows up for you, and the divine is able to weigh these individuals' hearts, mark them for spiritual awakening or mark them for destruction. What do we have at the solar plexus? 7 of Pentacles, Taurus energy at the solar plexus. I'm picking up on Sages who have been through the darkness, and now you're in this energy where you're starting to cultivate the land. It's an energy of earned success. And this is why this energy is coming at you in the manner that they are. The spiritual attacks may be more frequent. The resistance may be increasing, however that shows up in your life. Typically speaking, these energies are going to show up in other people around you. People that are being used for vessels for this low vibrational energy that's being sent your way, Sag. It's because you're being brought to the front lines, because of the power you hold, because of your spiritual capabilities here to awaken other individuals to the darkness inside of them. You're being put out in front, and you're being lifted above the crowd, Sag, however this shows up for you, because of your hard work and dedication. God wants you to be seen because you've held this vision. You haven't broken stride. You've worked very hard to get to where you are now. And God wants to make an example out of you. So naturally, Sag, the demons are going to come for you. It's just a part of your path. The more confidence you have, the more control you take over your life, the more you step into your own personal power, the more attacked you'll feel. It's like that saying, more money, more problems, right? It's the same kind of idea. Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to the fact that there's individuals that feel triggered by your success, whether it be spiritually, materially, monetarily, romantically. There's always going to be somebody who feels entitled to what you have. What do we have at the heart? Wow. 8 of Pentacles at the heart. 7 to the 8. 6, 7, 8. This goes along with everything I'm saying. Heartbroken because of the success you're bringing into your life. Because you moved away from this energy. You stepped into the light and out of the darkness. You've aligned with your higher self. You are now functioning inside of your purpose, and you had to fight a war to get here, Sag. There's an energy here of mastery. Whatever it is that you do, you're the best. You're the absolute best. And it's not even a title that you care to have. Sure, it's nice, right? Hearing that. But that's not what fuels you. What fuels you is hope, truth, and faith. Let's say that's the trinity to your success. This is something that I've put into action in my own life, Sag. And I do have Sag highly aspected in my chart, so I definitely resonate with the energy I'm picking up here. But whatever the case, Sag, the reason why this message is coming through for you today is because the divine needs you to understand the responsibility you have in your hands. Not because they need you to move any differently, or not because it's a warning that you better not step out of line. Oh no, it's nothing like this at all. It's to let you know how other people are moving around you, and just to keep pushing forward in a very stoic manner. Just to be aware of how the energies are collecting around you. Because, Sag, I feel that you are going to be elevated much higher than you are now. Oh yes, this is only the beginning. And this is all taking place because you can be trusted, because you're reliable, and you're dedicated to the path. What do we have at the throat? Too many cards. What do we have at the throat? Three of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy at the throat. This is an energy of stagnation, exactly like I was picking up here. Complete disregard for the fact that you were made for this. Picking up on so much self-entitlement here. Why does Sag get that? Why do they get the opportunities? Why are they succeeding? Because they put in the hard work. Because you gave it up to God and the divine. Because you stayed focused. Because you listened to your intuition and your higher guidance only. This is exactly what this represents. Why does Sag get all these opportunities? It's not fair. Those should be mine. Three of Pentacles in reverse at the throat. This person's not even in your life, or these people. I feel for a lot of you it's more than one person. This could be family members. You've elevated spiritually. You're just on a whole new path. And right as I said that, the Chariot falls out. Too many cards. What do we have at the third eye? Three of Cups. Wow. Right next to that Three of Pentacles in reverse. Why does Sag get all the opportunities? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups. You succeeding because you've given it up to the divine, your spirit guides. Whenever I see the Three of Pentacles, it's like you're having a meeting with your spirit team, your spirit guides, before you came down here to run this life cycle. Like, hey, Sag, yeah, you're going to go down there and there's going to be these weird demons that come into your life, but you're just going to stay on your path. And you're like, oh, cool, easy enough. And they're like, but Sag, when you go down there, you're going to have your memory erased, so you're not going to remember any of this. And you're like, what do you mean? And they're like, but don't worry. Just listen to your intuition. We're going to send you all the guidance you need. That's your GPS system. And you're like, oh my God. And then here you are celebrating with your spirit team. The same individuals on this card here. Because you've awoken to your divinity, to your path. You've remembered. Because you've been listening to your intuition, third eye energy. And you've aligned with your higher self. You've unlocked the secrets to your own life. So now everywhere you go, everything you do has a touch of magic, Sag. You spread hope. You show people that magic is very possible. You prove to people just by the way you live your own life that anything is possible. You can turn your visions into reality. The visions that you get intuitively from your spirit team, third eye energy. So you receive the intuitive guidance, you follow each step methodically, and then it materializes in your outward environment. What do we have at the crown, please? Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy at the crown. Right as I said that, mastery. Queen of Wands is all about mastery. Mastering yourself. Mastering your life. It's an energy of confidence. It's an energy of dedication and charm. This is you exuding the light. It's the energy of people looking at you and sensing something, but they can't quite put their finger on what it is about you that's so different. It's that light inside of you. You can't hide it, even if you tried. People can smell the divinity on you. You permeate this wisdom. What do we have at the foundation, please? Let's see what demon's trying to keep Saggy's root chakra blocked. Wow. 9 of Pentacles, Amdusius, Virgo energy. So this is red. I read these as reversals because they're negative polarities. So these are the demons in the darkness, okay? Like I was saying earlier in the reading. This is an energy of envy, trying to create setbacks in your life. And whenever I see this card, it looks like somebody who's like, but why does Sag get that opportunity? Look at me. I'm a unicorn, and I could play the trumpet, right? I could play all these instruments. I could do all this and all that, but why is Sag getting the opportunity? Right, but it's just a horse with a unicorn horn on their head. This is somebody who has a mask for every day of the week, right there at the foundation. This is also, for some of you, an individual who was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. No matter what their childhood dynamics are, it's like they've never, ever been given the opportunity to go out and put in the work to truly be the best they can possibly be. It's like they've always had one of their parents or somebody around them just always picking up after them. But it's a control mechanism. This is how this individual controls this person. Always keeping them in their orbit, draining them of their life force. This person has a very narcissistic individual around them, and they're really just becoming a reflection of that person. Again, goes back to what I said at the beginning of the reading about an abused child who grows up to be an abuser. Same kind of energy. This is just confirming what I already picked up in the reading. What do we have at the sacral? Wow. Hangman, Bifrons. Has a different mask for every day of the week. Look, I guess I'll put on this skin suit today, right? I can be this person today, and hopefully I'll get this opportunity. I'll be able to hoodwink and bamboozle this person so I get what I want from them. Hee hee hee. This is somebody who very much victimizes themselves based off of the path that they've had to walk in their life. They've solidified themselves as being a victim. This is somebody who looks at other individuals as commodities. Anytime they have some sort of an interaction with somebody, they have some sort of an ulterior motive. They start to devise ways that they can fool this person to get what they want from this person. And I feel most of the time it's something material, money, something having to do with stability, some sort of clout. This person's a clout chaser. They're an opportunist. I just heard so clearly. So do you think you can make me famous? I feel like that's just really definitive of this person's mindset. It's like they put on a mask, and that's what they say. What do we have at the solar plexus? 8 of Cups, Pisces energy, Vepar. This person really is your polar opposite, Sag. Very hopeless energy. All their focus, like I was saying, is on being an opportunist. All of their focus is on how they can have the most detailed collection of masks. A mask for every kind of person they encounter. Each one of those masks can be seen as a demon. Behavioral patterns that they employ in their own life to get what they want. But they are none of those things that they claim to be. They do it merely to get themselves inside the door. And anything goes with this person, male or female. And being that I feel that this person is your polar opposite, Sag, again, whether it's a family member, a friend, an ex-lover, something like this, this person is very, very charming. I feel that they are the dark Queen of Wands. Energetically speaking, this person is your mortal enemy. They are the bizarro version of you. Right? And look right here. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And I feel like the mirror said, you, Sag. This is why this person is coming for you now. Or this is why they've been coming for you all along. What do we have at the heart, please? Too many cards. What do we have at the heart? I think that card just fell out. Wow. Epis, Aries energy, which is the Two of Wands, voyage by sea. And whenever I see this card, it's like somebody sneaking up on you in spirit. Right? They're like, I'm just going to go in there and steal everything that Sag has, right? It's an energy that comes in the 11th hour and just destroys everything. Just causes some sort of chaos in your life. This could even be somebody very close to you, Sag, or somebody that used to be close to you. But this is somebody who wants to instill self-doubt, quite possibly to get you to self-sabotage, because that's how the devil works. See, the devil wants to instill self-doubt, so you stumble over yourself because you're lacking confidence based off of these negative projections that these individuals have been sending your way. And then we have EIL, fame and renown, which is the Three of Cups again. So as you can see here, here you are, right? Just a little child of the universe, and all your spirit guides protecting you, just like I was saying here, right? It's this protection you have around you. I just heard you're right where you need to be, Sag. Fame and renown, you're right on path. Right underneath this Eight of Pentacles, too. Mastering your craft. Heading towards this fame and renown in whatever sector that represents in your life. Your career, your craft, whatever it is. This is why this is happening. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Three of Cups, Sag, fame and renown, mastering their craft. What do we have at the throat from the Angel Tarot, please? The Emperor, Michael. Aries energy. Like unto God, political authority, gives safe travel, and protects against conspiracies. Just like I was saying, protection. And this Three of Pentacles in reverse, right? This represents them saying, why is Sag getting these opportunities? Blah, blah, blah. Protects against conspiracies. I feel like this person is spreading lies about you. They're making up falsities. This person is trying to force you into an idea that they have for you. The idea of failure. At the throat position as well. So again, speaking these lies. I feel like this person is speaking this into the ethers. This person's praying for your downfall. It really gives you insight into how broken this person's mind is. You're a light worker and they're praying for your downfall. All this person has done at this point is sacrificed themselves to the devil because of their obsession with trying to bring you down. I feel that everything in this person's reality is coming apart at the seams, piece by piece. But it's happening in an incremental fashion to where I don't even feel like this person's aware of it. Everybody else around them is aware, but they're not aware. See, that's a part of the karma. They're unaware that they're under judgment and receiving all their karma back to them little by little based off of the spiritual sickness that they've been trying to spread throughout the collective. Their reality is becoming a reflection of who they really are. Illusions. They are now living inside the lie that they projected out into the universe. They wanted to bring illusions into everybody else's lives, so now they are living inside that illusion. The only person they fooled is themselves. The Emperor is also the energy of some sort of worldly status, Sag, however that shows up for you. It could be you having some sort of status inside your community. It could be on the world stage. It just really depends what it is you do. But this is all because you have this great spiritual aptitude. You've overcome these challenges, these attacks, and you're going to continue to overcome these challenges and attacks. It's the energy of a Kundalini force, Sag. What do we have? Wow. 6 of Swords. Aniel. So we have 6 of Swords twice now. Aquarius energy. The gentle God. Perception of unity. Protects against attacks. Heals the sick. This is just you moving forward, Sag. It's a rite of passage for you. This is you in alignment with your destiny, your purpose. This is you moving beyond any sort of pain that this individual or these individuals brought into your life. But remember, this was all a part of your path. This is all wisdom gained. It was all meant to go down like this. And this is your spirit team working with you towards one common goal. Evolution in your own individual life and alignment with your higher self and your purpose, Sag. Do we have the crown to close that for Sag, please? Unbelievable. The devil. Samael. The severity of God. Seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. And whenever I get the devil from this deck, it's like the devil is shuffling off like, oh crap, Sag has spotted me in their life now. They know I've been doing this energy manipulation, speaking falsities around their life. What am I going to do now? Well, I guess I better shuffle off back to hell. I clearly cannot beat Sag. And there he goes, Sag, back to hell. You're breaking free from this energy, Sag, however this shows up in your life. You run on hope and hope alone, Sag, because you know that hope can birth anything. Hope is the only ingredient that you need to succeed, Sag. Don't forget that, ever. No matter how dark your days may become, hope can bring the light into any situation. Hope can always overtake the darkness by bringing in the light. Sag, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, all that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donation, Sag. Take care.